subscribers and viewers of our channel. It is very important for us to understand what you like and what you don't like. Please do not hesitate to share your opinions in the comments.
I just read a roundup about cheaters and thought I should share this. It's special. I had a charismatic and self-deprecating male coworker who was great at seeming sincere and harmless. I'm going to call him Richard here, because his name is similar to D#K. He sent me some poetry over text. Richard.
I'm in love with you.
Me. That's very nice, but you have a wife and don't really know me. I started spending time with him. In retrospect, this was probably because I was sad and lonely and appreciated the attention and flattery. I had to have firm boundaries. He was always trying to cheat with me. I really towed the line, though. I let him have an emotional affair with me. Richard.
My wife wants to open up our marriage.
Me, your wife likes me a lot. I like her, too. I bet she would be fine with us actually dating. Richard.
I don't want to be polyamorous.
Me. That's the only way I will ever sleep with you, though. Richard.
What's the difference?
Me. You tell me. Richard.
I just can't stand the thought of her with someone else. Besides, she doesn't trust me. I found her trying to look through my texts because she thought I was cheating on her. I screamed at her. It was a huge betrayal of trust.
Me. But she was right. I stopped spending time alone with the guy after that. A couple of months later, I was sitting with the dishwasher at work. I was a manager. The two of us had vehemently not gotten along, and I decided to extend an olive branch. We were now vibing. I'll call her Dishy here because she was the best at dishwashing, to a point of pride. Dishy. I thought you hated me. Richard told me about the things you would say about me. Me. I could say the same thing. Let's compare notes. We found that neither of us had been #talking the other, and the quotes were the same. Dishy. It seems like he made us enemies on purpose. I don't know why. Why would he do that to us? Me. Maybe he wanted to avoid our communicating. To what end? Do you have secrets with him? She tensed up. I decided to pry. Me. Richard sends me poetry. He tells me he loves me. Dishy. I can't believe he would cheat on me. That's why he didn't want us talking. When did you two start sleeping together? How many other people at work are sleeping with him? Me. I can think of a couple of people that might be involved, but it hasn't occurred to me that he would have cast a wide net. How does he have the energy? He seemed to be fixated on me. I've edited so many swears out of Dishy's response because censoring them while typing on a phone is hard. Dishy is a master of colorful language at the best of times, so use your imagination. Dishy. I can't believe it. I thought he was in love with me. Me. If it makes you feel better, I didn't have sex with him. No offense to you, but I didn't want to hurt Richard's wife. Besides, if someone cheats with you, it shouldn't be too surprising when they cheat on you. Dishy. Oh, I'm such a jerk. I'm good friends with her. Should I tell her? Me. She deserves to know. A few days later, Richard called me up to say he had to move in with his mom on the other side of the country. After determining that I wouldn't go with him, He gave me several gallons of homegrown smokable green stuff since he couldn't fly with it. This was a surprise. I ran into Richard's ex-wife at the grocery store and apologized. She said she'd had her bags packed and was just waiting for confirmation, and she thanked me for encouraging Dishy to tell her the truth. She left for a bit, but she decided she wanted the house. Richard kept sending me poetry for a couple of years until I blocked him out of pity and disgust. I never told him how I'd orchestrated his demise. He was livid at Dishy. Meanwhile, I made off with an obscene amount of green stuff and his continued admiration. He'll never know unless he reads this site, and even then, he has only himself to blame. I never saw him again. Dishy is doing well. She is an extremely talented metal worker, and I see her around sometimes. Richard's ex-wife is doing fantastically. I also have a great partner who is very monogamous. The restaurant we worked for recently closed down. I never made it through all that green stuff.
Thank you for listening to the end. Subscribe and like. Bye.